What up with you guys? You know who it is. It's your boy John Mike. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a real quick tour around my new setup. I'm starting a series called Musicians in Media, where I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of tips, a lot of tricks, a lot of things centered around the equipment that I use, how I live stream, how I go live building this YouTube channel, doing reviews, how to do affiliate deals. I'm going to be like breaking all of that kind of stuff down in this series. But I wanted to start today with something really simple, like just going through this new setup that I have. So let's dig in real deep and let me show you guys this. So first off, this is down in my basement. I come down these stairs every day and I work in my full studio, which I'll do a full studio tour of my entire basement-based studio. I got one that I did a couple of years ago, but I've done so much of an upgrade since then, and I'll do a full tour on a different video. But for today, we're gonna start down here in this setup. All right, so here is the wide gamut shot of the new setup. A lot of people have been used to seeing on some of my older videos, the like gray wood background. That was just actually a board that I got from like a backdrop board that I got from Lowe's years ago, but we won't dig into that, and I'm gonna dig into this whole kind of setup. Now over here is the junkie area, the stuff that won't nobody to show you, but this is where all of the boxes and all of that stuff goes, in conjunction with my junky little closet over here, where I throw the rest of the boxes from the stuff that I get in. Okay, so we'll start over here with the keyboards. I got the KeyStation 49ES, one of my favorite keyboards of all time, MIDI controllers of all time. And then below this, I got my SL88 that I customized and painted red. Got a video on that online. And then a lot of you guys, if you've been following for a long time, you know about the JM8. This is the first board I ever customized and painted myself. I got even the John Mike instruments on there. This is a Yamaha KX88 that I customized years ago. Used to play this in church and do all that stuff like that. Up here, I got a Novation SL 49. I haven't done a review on this board yet. It's one of my favorite boards, but I haven't done a video on it yet because it's so comprehensive. When I do it, you guys are going to really appreciate the time that I put into it. Above this, I got like a little M Audio Oxygen Pro Mini up here. I think it looks cool. So it's kind of like the lighting effect for the backdrop, which we'll cover in a little bit. I found this little sign on Amazon. It's Humble Hustle. Also got some shirts and stuff, and you'll see those descriptions to that kind of stuff down in the description. The normal lights that you would see in my little backdrops, I just kind of repurpose them and strewn them about the way here. Then we have a KeyStation Pro, not KeyStation Pro, KeyStep Pro. Then you have Arturia Keylab 49. And then we have the M Audio Oxygen. Over here, we got the Nectar Panorama T6 and the Native Instruments S61 that I've been rocking for a while. It is the dustiest keyboard. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can get some light on. There it goes. You can see I've had this board for like 4 years. There's just all kind of dust. I probably hadn't even used this thing in a couple of years, and it is definitely still the dust magnet. If any of you guys saw that video, then you know that was my biggest complaint about the dust. Now, moving over here to my audio video setup. This is how I have my audio and my video set up. I use the Rodecaster Pro for all of my audio, my computer audio, when I'm doing interviews for my podcast, my microphones. Everything runs straight into this and outputs out of here via a splitter cable, TRS-14 to a 1/8 right here that plugs into the back of the ATEM Mini Pro. And the ATEM Pro Mini ISO right here is actually what I use for my video, for switching all of my camera angles. So I have angle 1, I have the top down shot on 2, I have this shot, hello, on 3, close up shot, and then I have my computer on 4, and then I can even do the picture in picture, as you can see right there. that is how I accomplish my picture in picture and do all of my shots. And one thing I love about the A10 Mini Pro ISO is that you can record straight from this to an external hard drive, and then you can put it in your computer and edit the video. I got a full video coming on my recording process that I'll do. Let me know down in the comments if you guys really want to see that. Got my M Audio monitors here, just some BX4s, just for a monitor at low latency so I can hear when I'm playing or when I'm using some sort of audio, from the keyboards or whatever. Then I'll play that at low levels through here, and it's plugged directly to the back of the Rodecaster, so I monitor from there so I can hear my audio. So that's pretty much the audio and the video switcher that I use, because I record my videos all in real time. Again, I'll do a full video on how I do that. The table itself, and I'll get to the cameras when I walk back around, but the table itself is just I literally paid $10 for this table, big white table from IKEA, the tabletop, and then I paid like another 15 or so dollars for the legs, each 15 a piece for the legs. And then I found this white chair. I think this was at a thrift store me and my wife went to, or what have you. And I got the iMac, of course, there for my visuals and my screen sharing and all that stuff like that. Utilizing my Focusrite 4i4 with the loop. I love it because it has the loop back capabilities. I can loop back my audio. I use that when I'm streaming or doing Zoom calls, things of that nature, to kind of move my audio back and forth with that or what have you. So that's pretty much the table. Now moving along to the last piece, the cameras. So I'm a Sony guy. This is a Sony A6000. I have two of these, a Sony A6000 on both this wide shot, and I have one up there, if it'll focusing on my hand, on the top down, and I'm just using the stock lens on that. Is all I'm using for the top down shot. And then on here, I'm using a Mikey 24 millimeter lens. If you can see that right there. I got a link to it down in the description. I love it. It's really, really dope. Nice little 25 millimeter, but it's manual. So I already have my focus set on there where I need it. And then over here, I have the Sony A6100 with a same lens, a Mikey lens, but it's a 35 millimeter. So that's how I get that nice tight bokeh shot. And one last thing for my camera setup, this little monstrosity right here is called a C-stand. I get a link, I got a link to all the stuff down below. But this is actually how I get my top-down shots. It is basically a photography stand, but this can go up to, I believe, like 20 feet. And I have 12-foot ceilings in here, so it kind of helps with that. This is about 8-ish feet up high, which I found to be the sweet spot for like whether I got an 88 key or some 49 keys, and I just use the zoom lens on it. That's why I use the kit lens, because it's really cool with zooming and stuff like that, so I can zoom in and zoom out to get the widest shot that I need on that. So lighting wise, I'm using these basic newer, if you can kind of see that in there, newer LED lights. They're really, really cool. They're very basic. I can do white light, yellow light. They're battery operated. This one's plugged up to a adapter. And then I have this little soft box. I know it's kind of Ratchet City as it relates to that. I could probably get it on there tighter. It just works. I just threw it on there. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. And then I got the same light over here with this little cloth over here. I used to have two of these. I don't know what happened to my other one. It got lost in translation somewhere, but this came off of another one, and it's just like a diffuser. You throw something on there to kind of diffuse the light so the light doesn't look so harsh on your face. And I just made that happen. And this particular one is actually powered by the batteries. If you can see, there's a little dark behind here. There you go. This is actually powered by the batteries versus being powered by the thing. So I know that's a little ratchet, but hey, we all got a little ratchet, always. Everything doesn't always have to be super 100%, whatever. As long as it works and it looks good, that's really all that kind of matters. But this is pretty much the new setup. This is the new way that you're going to be seeing on a lot of my upcoming videos. And this is the new rock for like my podcasting, for my YouTube, regular mainstream YouTube content, and doing stuff like that. I'll be doing a full studio tour, a full walkthrough of my entire facility, which is basically my basement, soon, because I'm still actually working on actively remodeling a lot of stuff down here for the studio. But I'm going to be doing some more content on, just how I record, the switchers I'm using, the audio setup that I'm using, which I didn't talk about my mic. That's a PD70 by Personas. That's the microphone that I use. But again, that's down in the description of the video. You can check that out. And let me know if there's any other things that you guys want to know about my setup, about how I record, about how I do things. Let me know, and I'll be sure to do a video or whatever about it and cover it in this series, because again, I'm going to be going through a whole crap ton of stuff on how I record and do videos. So let me know. I look forward to talking to you guys later and showing you all this game. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at your boy.